my dear students. Hope you all doing well and safe at home by the grace of Almighty Allah. It's me, Asra, teaching social science in Ingenious School of Education. I welcome you all to this video where we are going to take up lesson number 7 from your textbook titled Our Soils. Today, in this lecture, we are going to discuss one of the important, major requirements of our life, that is soil. Before starting this lesson, let's have a look at the contents of this chapter one by one. Introduction to soil, formation of soil, importance of soil, soil fertility. After that, we will go to the core topic of this lesson, that is types of soils in India, and we will discuss them one by one. Alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, laterite soil, desert soil, mountain soil, and we will also discuss the terms like soil erosion and soil conservation. So, let's begin. My dear students, do you know what are the things that are essential for life to exist? Yes, you know. Necessary elements for life are air, water, sunlight, and soil. And it is the soil which helps plants to grow, food sources to all living beings, and homes for many small organisms like earthworms, rabbits, snakes, etc. We can also make kacha house with the help of this soil. My dear students, when I uttered this word soil, you at once got its image in mind, how it looks, as we all have touched it in one or other form. Now, what the question arises, what is meant by the soil? Look at the definition. Soil is the topmost layer of earth in which plants grow. It's the most important for life of plants. As you grow in this layer, soil allows gaseous exchange between land and air. Nutrients are recycled in this soil. Now, my students, the question arises how this soil is formed. You think it was the same from the time earth was formed? No, it was not the same. I will tell you how it was formed. Firstly, the word formation here means something processing to form. My dear students, millions of years ago, when earth was formed, it was the ball of hot gases. As it was cooled, gradually the outer layer of this ball hardens to form rocks. Soil is a thin layer of material covering the earth's surface formed from the process of weathering of rocks. Now, what weathering of rocks means? Students, weathering of rocks is the process of breaking down of rocks into smaller pieces with the help of natural factors like sunlight, rainfall, and wind. And as a result of this process, these smaller pieces also get broken down again and again with time, mixes with humus and form soil. Here, the word humus means natural compound found in soil. We can say that humus is the remains of dead plants and animals in the soil. Now, let us see the importance of this soil. As you know that plants grow in the soil. Animals depends on plants for their food. Thus, all the living things depend on the soil for their food. In the village, people build houses of mud, pots, etc. with this soil. We can make cloth from plants like cotton and jute. Most people in India depend on agriculture for their livelihood. So, soil is one of the most important natural resources. My dear students, let's define this term soil fertility. Fertile means the ability to grow. The importance of soil lies in its fertility. The fertile soil helps in the development of the plants. The plants thus produced are healthy and provide food, clothing, medicines, and furniture. Farmers add manure and fertilizers to make it more fertile. A fertile soil then produces more crops. My dear students, do you find now the layers of soil in this picture? My dear kids, see, this is the topsoil. Topsoil, which is rich in organic matter. Then it is the subsoil, which is rich in soluble minerals. Then there is weathered bedrock, which is also known as rotten rock. Here comes bedrock, which lies below the soil profile. My dear kids, do you find the color of soil same everywhere? No, the color of soil depends on the rocks from which it is obtained, and rocks get their color from the minerals which they are made up of. Some are black, some are reddish, some are grayish, some are dark brown, etc. etc. The soil found in your playground will not be the same which is found in roads or the soil found in your kitchen gardens. Thus, we can say that soils are different types depending on the color and the minerals present. My dear students, we have 6 different types of soils and we will discuss these types of soils one by one. So, let's start with the alluvial soil. The rivers of the northern plains bring with them large quantities of silt or alluvium. Here the word means silt, means mud or mixture of the soil with water. This gets deposited on the land around the river. The soil settled is then called alluvial soil. It is more fertile soil with more humus. It is divided into banga, old alluvial, and khada, which means new alluvial. Banga is less fertile as compared to the khadar soil. It is found in the northern and the coastal plains. Crops grown in this soil include rice, wheat, jute, and vegetables. Now let's move to black soil. It has got its name from its color. It's formed from the lava that comes out of volcanoes. When hot molten lava is settled down and cooled, it hardens to form lava rocks. That's why black soil is also called black lava soil. It's mostly found in Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and parts of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Rajasthan. Black soil can hold large amount of moisture. This quality makes it suitable for growing cotton, sugarcane, wheat, and oilseeds. Now let's define this red soil. It is red in color due to the presence of iron oxide. It is not as fertile as black soil but can be made fertile by adding manure. It is found in parts of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Jharkhand, and the northeastern states. Cotton, wheat, rice, millets, jowar, bajra, groundnut, and pulses can be grown in this red soil. See, laterite soil. It's also red in color due to the presence of iron oxide. It's formed because of the atmospheric weathering of rocks caused by high temperature and heavy rainfall. The soil is formed due to leaching. Leaching is the process in which nutrients of the soil settle down due to heavy rainfall. This makes top layer infertile. It's found in parts of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Kerala, Telangana, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Assam, and Meghalaya. When this soil is properly manured, it can be used to grow tea, coffee, rubber, coconut, and fruits. My dear students, let's find out this mountain soil. Due to the accumulation of organic matter derived from forest growth, these soils are less acidic and are rich in humus. Humus is the fertilizer formed due to the decomposition of dead plants and animals. It increases soil fertility. It is found on the hill slopes in Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, and Arunachal Pradesh. Wheat, maize, fruits, coffee, and tea are grown in such soil. Let's discuss the last type of soil, that is desert soil. It's mostly sandy. Due to the less vegetation and less availability of water in deserts, this soil is infertile. If water is available for irrigation, then wheat, millets, barley, pulses, and cotton can be grown in such type of soil. It is found in Rajasthan and Gujarat. Now let me define the term soil erosion. The removal of the topmost layer of soil by the action of wind and water is called soil erosion. Strong winds, heavy rainfall, and deforestation causes this soil erosion. The soil loses its fertility due to this erosion. Well, my students, after discussing this whole chapter, we came to know about the importance of soil in our daily life. My dear students, so it's our duty to protect this soil from getting eroded or polluted. There are a number of ways by which we can conserve this soil. Let us discuss few of them one by one. Deforestation should be prohibited. We should not cut down our trees. Afforestation should be promoted. We should plant more and more trees. Dams should be built across the river to prevent floods. Overgrazing of land should be stopped. Farmers should use manure and natural fertilizers instead of artificial fertilizers. We should say no to plastics. Let me conclude this chapter with this note: be a part of a solution, not a part of a soil pollution. Stop soil contamination or soil pollution today. Save land, save yourself. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay connected. Fi aman